Hey YouTube, welcome to the channel. Thanks for checking us out. Today is a walk around review of our Thor Freedom Elite 2020 built on an E450 chassis, and it is a 27FE model. We've had it for about 2 years. We've put about 15 or 16,000 miles on it now, and I think we got a pretty good handle on how it is. Check out our outside storage. We've got lots of bins, passenger and driver side, and you can fit all the fun stuff in it. Blackstone grill, chairs, your carpet, all your hoses. Now you can't go overboard and pack this thing to the gills, but there's enough room for all the necessities. So this model comes with a 10-gallon propane tank that we typically get filled at Camping World. We get about 2 days in the wintertime of heat out of that. Now that's snow on the ground kind of wintertime, or we can get about a half a summer just cooking on the Blackstone and running the stove. Let's check out the inside. So this is with the slide open, and obviously it has a nice table that goes down into a bed. We got a jackknife sofa. It has a king size mattress in the back of it. And it also has a queen-size sleeping area up above the driving compartment. So I think that Thor really hit it out of the park with this floor plan. We love it. There's a ton of storage space. Cabinets, high and low. Storage underneath the table benches. There's storage underneath the jackknife sofa. There's even storage in the back. There's a fold-out TV. There is a ton of closet space in the bedroom. The only problem with that is if the slide's open, you can't access most of those compartments. But it's really not that big of a deal. Did I mention there's a ton of storage space in this thing? Let's talk about the bathroom. Full-size shower, people. You can't beat it. I've been in a few RVs in my day, and this is probably the nicest shower in a Class C that you'll ever see. And the toilet sits a little high, but it's not really that big of a deal unless you're super short, then your feet kind of dangle like you're a little kid. But while you're checking out the inside, I want to tell you about fuel mileage. Typically, we get about 7 to 10 miles per gallon. It doesn't matter if we're towing something behind us or we're going up, down hills. We're pretty consistent, honestly. If I'm driving, we're getting 10. If my wife's driving, 7. So here in the pantry, it's got some really nice slides to pull out so you can store all kinds of stuff in there, and they're super deep. Very nice cabinets back here. We can stick a ton of food in here. But the real gem of storage in this beast is behind the sink. There's these cabinet doors that open up. This beautiful sliding tray that comes in and out, and yes, the wine rack. I'm not exactly sure why there's a wine rack, but there is. I use it to put my rum bottles in. So this is a shot of the slide closed. So when you're going down the road, this is the kind of space you have. You can shimmy to the fridge, you can make stuff on the counter, you can even make it to the bathroom and get in there. Now the doors don't open all the way, but they do open enough that you can do whatever you need to do. And you can see there that there's no way you're getting in those back cabinets. But as long as you don't make a mess on your clothes, you don't need to get in those back cabinets. So let's talk about the issues we've had. We've had a belt tensioner replaced. We lost a bolt in our rear sway bar. The glass in the microwave fell out. The rear bedroom mirror just shattered all by itself. A slide motor failed, which caused the slide to come in crooked one time. We had a massive water leak when we first bought it, but we finally got that figured out. Upgrades. The first thing I did when we drove it home was I replaced the front and rear sway bars with Hellwig heavy-duty sway bars. Helped the body roll a ton. The next thing I did was I replaced the steering stabilizer so that the steering wheel would return to center after you completed a turn. Then we added an LED light bar so you could actually see when you're going down the road at night. Then finally we added a tow bar and an RVI brake system so we could flat tow our Jeeps behind it. Okay, so review time. So we come from the world of travel trailers. We had a pickup truck, we had a really nice Grey Wolf 30-foot travel trailer. We thought we loved it. Boy, we bought the motorhome and realized that we should have just bought the motorhome first. Life in the motorhome is better, folks. So I guess it's no shock that our review is, we love this thing. Even with the few issues we've had, and every RV is going to have issues. It's just the way they're built. Even with all the issues we've had, we would buy it again in a heartbeat. We've had this thing all over the place. Yellowstone, Outer Banks, Destin, Florida, Myrtle Beach, West Virginia, Pennsylvania. We tow our family all over the place. We tow our Jeeps all over the place, and this thing tows phenomenally. Whether you're flat towing or you're trailering, I would definitely recommend a Class C on an E450 chassis. This thing has that big V10 in it, gasoline, and it'll do the job. Okay, everybody, let's close this thing out. We can make it about 2 days on black, gray, freshwater with what's on board. Now that's with 5 people. That's a lot of people going to the bathroom. And we can typically make it one night on our house battery, not really running anything. It needs to be replaced. It's 2 years old. And we can go all night long running the generator in the southern heat, air conditioning cranking, everything turned on, kids on TVs, tablets firing all night long. And we wake up, we're about 1/8 of a tank short. Thanks for watching. Go anywhere, do anything.